Good evening, morning, and or afternoon, Blood Bowl fans. This is Gamba, and I'm here with Kejiru for his first debut with us here in Blood Bowl land.
Hey guys, let's see how this goes. Bit of elf and elf action at the moment.
Yeah, a little elf on elf, good times. Not the normal bloodfest, though, I don't think. I think we're gonna have a nice, gentle, caressing match.
Looks like they're starting off with some rainy weather.
So now the elves will be more like humans. It will be like human on human without an ogre. Oh, that's the worst. Ooh, a star player.
Yeah,
I don't think I've seen. Is that Sidewinder?
I think that Sidewinder. I think he's a bit good as well, isn't he?
I've never gotten to see him in a match. So that's going to be really exciting. I actually, speaking of Sidewinder, I'm kind of really excited for when Pro Elves finally get in. Those are the elves that I enjoy if I were to enjoy an elf.
Yeah, I've got a pro elf fumble team that I've played a few games with. Quite like them.
Yeah, what was it? Blood Bowl 1 Chaos Edition. I played a bunch of games with them, and I loved starting off with Nerves of Steel, and the Blitzers having a sidestep was also really good. I think both that really made that team quite powerful. AV7 obviously stinks, but
Yeah, but they're a bit more untouchable with those sort of skills.
yeah. Obviously being everyone being AV or Agility 4, you can always pull out.
Sidewinder has hypnotic gaze.
Yeah, and Nerves of Steel. So that will be. I can see him being a real touchdown threat.
Yeah, but also they'll be able to use him to bust cages though, because he'll just walk up to someone and go, "Look into my googly eyes."
Look into my googly eyes, and they'll be like, "Oh, what a googly eye you have there."
And then a witch will just slam into the cage and punch someone in the face.
That's what I enjoy. And we got some strip ball going on the other side, and some diving tackle, which for elves is really nice. Tackle diving tackle combo, really good, really helpful. That thrower though.
I think both these teams beat me. I know Jungle Corsairs for certainty did, and I think Elvin Fantasy did as well.
That's terrible. I think both these teams beat me.
Yeah,
Well, speaking of you got you're pretty assured actually in your spot. You're a safe bet to go to playoffs.
yeah. I had some. I've played some okay games, but I've had some crazy good luck on occasion as well.
That's good though, man. It being secured in the playoffs will give you that second chance to kind of get the revenge that you're looking for.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being drawn against Elvin Fantasy.
Yeah, I think especially with your lizards now, you'd have a really good shot of overpowering him.
Yeah, a bit more tackle.
Yeah, that tackle really is going to go a long way.
Oh, straight after.
Straight off the
Oh,
bat.
immediately stunned.
I was worried. Did you see the Wilhelm Chaney one where he got like, I think he was killed, turn 3.
Oh no, I didn't see that one. I saw Wilhelm Chaney kicking some serious ass in another game that you guys put up.
It was one of the updates, and it was in the background, and I didn't comment on it, but yeah, I think it was like turn 3 or 4, and he died. And I was like, oh, well, that's helpful.
He's got regeneration, hasn't he?
Yeah, he failed.
Oh god.
Yeah. So, there's that. Star players, it stinks when you invest that much into your star player and then they just go ahead and
Yeah,
die.
that much goal points and
Yeah,
ooh,
he took a bribe.
yeah. I didn't realise he was so far down in TV that he would get that.
I don't think he was. He might have had extra money, and that might have been what helped Dreamify get the star player. I've done it before a couple times. It's one of the new tactics I've kind of been thinking about when I re-roll a more foul-heavy team.
Yep.
About storing a little bit of extra dosh and maybe giving up some to the other coach because you have that extra, but you know that guarantees a bribe.
Yeah, guaranteeing a bribe or maybe just adding a little bit more to guarantee a wizard and only giving away
Yeah,
less than 100k, I mean, it can be worth it, especially in your last game. If it's
definitely.
essential
Yeah.
that you win.
Yeah, right now I don't think it was essential for him to win. He was pretty high up there with you, um, but winning's always good. Winning is always good.
Yeah, it seems to be battle for fourth place or fifth place even
Yeah,
in Div 1 now.
yeah. It's scary how close you guys were this whole season.
It's good, it was strong. Not talking too much about the game at the moment, but
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on. A little bit of blocking seems to be pretty pretty normal stuff. We got a little bit of a cage going on, a little bit of an
yeah,
L screen.
nice AV7 elf cage.
Catcher cage.
Yeah. I have to say, I've done a bit of skink caging in my time, so catcher cage isn't too bad.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely can work. Um, Not as good as the underrated peasant cage,
The fend cage.
the fen cage.
Coming to the fend zone.
The fen zone.
Stefan's Bretonians really weirded me out. Didn't know what to do against them.
I think that's what I like about them. That's the beauty of them. Is that a lot of people come up against them and you're like, your skills are kind of all over the place, but they make enough sense that I'm terrified.
Yeah. So I think he got a stand firm piece on the thrower there.
He does, and tackle block, so it's a block tackle stand firm, which is really good, and he's got an assist.
I mean, if it had dodge, it would be definitely a
Brilliant.
bit more a stationary piece. But with tackle, he can't just run away from it as well.
Yeah, yeah. Really gonna hope for that one. Um, oh, he's got a guard piece though. I forgot about that. Guard catcher.
Guard wrestle, nice.
Yeah, that's a good ball hawk. There we go, stand firm, definitely doing a thing. And oh,
No, gone rid of this time.
yeah, it's unfortunate. If he, like you said, if he had dodge in that instance, that would have been just ungodly. Especially, that's actually a really good piece to have, especially in such a high agility division.
But it's crazy because that's a strength skill. So he gave up the opportunity for mighty blow on that piece by giving it stand firm.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's true. So he had to roll doubles and take stand firm.
I mean, it works for him. In that instance, he had to pile on the blocks to get rid of him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, there we
Here
go.
comes the foul. Oh,
Oh,
and there
and
goes the
immediately-
bribe. That always stinks. I hate when your first foul is a call off. Good use of the foul though. I approve. I approve that foul.
Yeah, on that piece with tackle, more important than stand firm, I think, in his choice to try and kill it.
I was gonna say, yeah, his big pieces on the defense that he's got to be worried about is this a blitzer with diving tackle, that stand firm piece, and then obviously your witch elves. You always have to be kind of worried about the witch elves.
I want to see if this star player does anything.
I think he's gonna probably keep him in the back. I mean, he doesn't really have anything great for ball hawking with. I mean, he's got pass block, and that's kind of nice. But
Oh, there it is.
Ruh-roh.
I think that's a agility test, isn't it? Hypnotic gaze, so maybe it doesn't work too well against elves.
Yeah, 60-something% though. It's not too bad. What was it, 62 or so? Oh, foul on the witch elf.
Oh, witch elf foul. Not too sure about this.
Oh yeah, I'm never really fond of the witch elf foul.
No, I mean, didn't do anything, but more importantly, didn't get sent off. But
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. She's also now based.
yeah, she's now about to get punched in the face.
Yeah, she's in kind of a predicament. Based and just lost her assist as well. So she's gonna get a 2-die. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Yeah, these elves have got opportunity to punch their way through slightly. Oh, that's a bit of a...
Yeah, that's much better, but I mean, still gonna have another 2 die. I honestly, with how many loners he has, that's who I'd be if I was gonna throw fouls. I'd be putting it on the loners. I mean, it would stink if they get called off, but that's the least like or least worth piece having.
Yep. Oh, just another stun.
Just another stun. Just elves being elves, gently caressing each other.
Yep.
Well, he's definitely freed up the lane. He's got that right lane now. He can make a nice little screen and beeline it.
I think if the Dark Elves are able to pressure that side, though, they do end up locking them in slightly. But I suppose he's got two catchers away at the moment.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, honestly, right now is a perfect time to set up for a surf with this catcher.
Yep.
You got your witch elf, bang bang, put him on the sidelines, and then you can also start setting up your screen right there too. Yep, there we go. We're gonna see the setup for the surf. Everyone loves a good surf.
Yeah, especially against AV7.
Oh yeah.
Get them out of there.
That's
Oh,
a shame.
just wrestles.
Oh, and a wrestle. That's a shame. What a shame. That's alright. Still set up that screen.
Stops that catcher catching the ball and running away with it.
I'm surprised he's not utilizing the pass block. You know, he's got pass block on this guy. Oh,
Oof, more fouling.
good. Good, good,
Yeah,
good.
I wasn't expecting this game to be so foul heavy.
Ah, and a KO.
Nice.
Wunderbar.
Wow, if he'd got the that injury or armor roll on his injury, I think that would be a very dead
Oh,
catcher.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, what I was saying is I'm surprised the star player is not covering the catcher because he's got pass block. Like, I don't know. Am I crazy?
That means they can move in and upset any sort of pass, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, he's still got his he can move free spaces, so he can still move beside the catcher.
That's true. That's true.
Although I think he's marked now, so maybe that means he cannot move.
No, he can, I think, even with pass. As long as he's got pass block, he's just got to be standing. I'm not 100% sure. I don't really play a lot of agility teams.
It's not a skill I pick anymore. Having found out people don't think it's the best.
Yeah, I know some people still do it to have fun, and it's funny enough you say that. I've seen it when it works. It works. Look at King of the Cosmos has pass block on one of his line dwarfs, and everyone was giving him shit for it.
And it didn't intercept.
3 interceptions this season.
Oh wow!
3.
My skinks have been doing some nice interceptions.
Yeah, I've heard that. Oh, we got a hypnotic gaze actually working.
Nice.
I can't wait for vampires to hit the field. I know I say this a lot, but the tier 3 teams, man, I really can't wait for some fun teams to start hitting. I'm not saying
The Vamps can be hardcore tier 1 if they go absolutely crazy, but it takes you a long time to get up there.
yeah, I know King is actually one of those that's going to be rolling the vamps as soon as they're out, and that's going to be his team.
Lizards are definitely one of my teams, and they'll be sticking around for a while.
Blizzards are my more competitive team, but when ogres come out, that's who I will be maining. I can't
All that
wait.
mighty blow. You can stay the hell away from my lizards.
Oh man, I love it. I love it so much. They're like bad lizards. That's exactly what they are.
Yeah.
Like really bad lizards.
Ooh.
Oh, are we gonna see a reroll? Probably not. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's unfortunate. He's still, let's see if he breaks the hypnotic gaze.
Yeah, he just needs to choose to activate it, but
Yeah.
not picking him out first. He obviously wants to do something with him.
Man, they are beating up on that star player, which is good. I mean, I guess it's not your own.
Yeah. I keep, you pointed out he's got pass block. I keep seeing that, and it just looks like block.
Yeah. It's got the block symbol with a football.
Oh, guard coming in there.
It looks like Walkerthon's really not getting the best out of the blocks, getting a lot of pushes. Ooh. Ooh, that's a dangerous spot.
Uh, it's not too bad. I mean,
No,
he's only he'll only have 67% dodges.
he's got a he can get a 1 die. He's got dodge as well with tackle.
That
And
thrower's got block and dodge though. It's
that's
more of a
true.
runner than a thrower.
That's true. Oh, there's a hypno.
I think he just likes the googly eye.
Oh, I do. I personally think this is wonderful.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. I'm surprised. Let's see. I'm surprised he picked him instead of him.
Yeah, hypnoing that, so it caused this dodge to be a 83%.
Yeah.
No one's getting a good block dice so far.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Oh,
Ooh,
one dies.
That's that 1 die I would have saved. That's the 1 die you want to keep for the ball carrier. All right, here it comes.
Oh, he got his
Dodged it a
dodge
thing.
roll in.
And oh, he got the pow.
Got it.
There we go. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, bad scatter.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the scatter he wanted, but luckily he
Okay.
rolled double ones.
Dodge not doing a thing.
Yeah. Oh, a 2 and a 1. Sorry.
Oh, so this rain is. I suppose no, he's dodging into tackle zone,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
he
yeah.
needed it to be a 3+ rather than
Yeah.
a 2+.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Well, that's a shame. And that screen's just not gonna be tough enough to really deter him.
No, he's got a few too many players behind the ball now.
Ooh, that
almost.
was dangerous. Especially in the rain. And that's it. He's burnt all his rerolls for this half. Oh,
There you go.
nope,
Yeah,
paid
running
off.
it in.
Yeah, that's smart. That pays off. That's exactly what you kind of had to do. He still risks, obviously, the 2-turn, which the Dark Elves can definitely pull off.
Jeez, any else?
That's
Well,
true.
I think most teams can score a 2-turn touchdown.
Unless I'm the coach. I was about to say, also dwarfs probably have a little more difficult time. There's gonna have to be some dwarf passes.
Have you seen the YouTube video of a dwarf 1-turner?
Is that the one where they kind of like explain how it happens?
Well, yeah, but it also shows you in like Blood Bowl Chaos Edition the guy doing the 1-turner, and it was just like Jesus, man.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. A lot goes into it. I mean, that's why like ogre and orc 1-turners. You pick up the small guy with the ball and you throw him into the end zone.
Yeah.
Done. Simple. You know.
I want a Chaos Pact to emerge on the Blood Bowl 2 field.
Man, there are so many teams that I'm looking forward to. Slan, Chaos Pack. I can't wait for Korn to make another return. Pretty much all the teams.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Put him on the sideline like that. That's a bit.
That's risky. For some risky business. I mean, there's so many teams that are still not out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And they go and add like Bretonians in and stuff like that. It's like, and I love the Bretonians. They definitely bring something new to the Blood Bowl field.
I'm glad we have them, because right now they're the closest thing we have to a low-tier team. Every tier we have, or every team we have right now is pretty much an upper-tier team. Like, I would consider them all relatively competitive.
Yeah.
Where Bretonians, yeah, they can win games, but I don't think they're really built to be a team that you're like, yeah, I'm going to win games with Bretonians. I see them, and I see the peasants, and I'm like, oh, this is the team that you're going to foul with.
Yeah.
Perfect defense, definitely going to help them out.
Yeah. I would have thought the Dark House would have loaded the line a little bit more. You want the opportunity to punch people.
Yeah, yeah. Especially being Dark Elves, where you're the bashy of the elves.
Yeah, the bash yourself.
I don't know how I feel about saying that, though. You're the bashiest elves. That's like being like, you're the cutest kittens. They're kittens. They're gonna be cute. They're
You're the
elves.
you're the most cuddly chaos. Well,
Yeah,
then I
the
suppose
most cuddly chaos.
that would be Nurgle.
Oh man, I don't know. With the disturbing presence.
Well, with their big puppy, the beast that
Oh,
just wants
yeah.
to cuddle people.
He does. He just wants to hold you in his tentacles. That's all he wants. He just wants to hold you.
Well, they've made a hole.
Yeah, it's how long can they hold that hole open, though? I mean, immediately they're gonna all freaking swarm. Oh, it's Snake Eyes
They
again.
can.
Yeah.
Oh, he only pushed the piece, so I thought he managed to knock him down.
Well, that's gonna sting.
Yep.
That's gonna put a damper on his day. And this is a big game too. I believe Dreamify is one of those people in that top 5 reign where winning this game means a lot.
Both of these teams are in the top 5. I think both of them were. They're either side of me, but I think the Corsairs were 5th or 6th.
Yeah, I think they're in the danger zone where they're like winning this match would bring them up to playoff status possibly.
Yeah.
Losing this match obviously would not be helpful.
No, it keeps them in mid-table
Yeah.
mediocrity. Oh,
Oh, there we go.
these elves are not being particularly elfy. They're,
Yeah, I was gonna say. These are not the most elfy elves. He's got let me see. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. And it doesn't matter. He couldn't pick the ball up.
He tried to pick the ball up with his star player, who rolled a 1 or a 2, and then failed his loner roll, I think.
Yeah. That's a shame. Unfortunate. Oh well. You know, he tried.
My game today, the Minotaur on the Chaos team was not behaving himself. He rolled Wild Animal about 3 turns in a row,
Ooh.
which my lizards were very happy about.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, against Mr. Wizard.
Yes.
Oh man, Wizard's Minotaur is probably the least behaved Minotaur I've ever seen.
Well, my Bloxagor, which I've heard you and Full Metal say I'm far too proud of, he has been really well behaved on occasion. He was a little bit stupid for the first sort of quarter, but after that he went back to his normal well behaved self.
And the reign continues. I'm gonna have to say though, for big guy of the season has to go to Huge Jackman. I don't care, man. Look he is a beast. I played him single-handedly, and I was scared of him. I was like, oh man,
He's
this is
carried
scary.
that human team, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think he is one of the few remaining pieces from the beginning of the team.
So he's in Rail Division 1.
He's fighting for his life right now. He played against me and we took a draw. It was a really great game. I really enjoyed it. Then he's playing another dwarf, which is also pretty heavy on the fouling coming up. So
he might have a bad time of it.
we'll see what happens. I know in our game, Huge did a freaking number. He was injuring people left and right. So armor value 9 ain't a thing for Huge.
He was obviously punching your dwarfs in the squishy bits.
Oh yeah, and then when he didn't break armor, piling on, and he just gets right back up.
Oh, right. So he was well behaved then. He wasn't.
Oh yeah, no, he's like I said, he's a really well. Oh, and another 1.
I wouldn't be using that loner to try and pick up the ball.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't pouring rain, I guess 1's a 1, man. It doesn't matter.
Yep. And this gives.
Yeah, this puts him in a really bad spot. He's got with these fast catchers.
Mm-hmm. And Fantasy have the opportunity just to ignore half the Dark Elf team now and run between them, which I'm sure they'll do.
Yeah, I was gonna say either way this works out bad, because one way they get the ball, they score again. Another way, he picks the ball up, but now he's forced to dump it off and score early, giving Elvin Fantasy a chance to make it a 2-1.
Well, if he picks up the ball and manages to get around these guys, pass it through them, then he can ignore Elvin Fantasy back. But passing over elves in pouring rain,
yeah,
it's not something I'd want to do.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be. This is definitely putting him in a pickle, a pickle, I would say.
Yeah, the situation wouldn't be as bad if the weather wasn't as crappy.
Yeah, that's a shame. 'Tis a shame this weather is terrible.
They're obviously playing in the UK.
Yeah.
This is our summer.
Well, excellent UK weather then.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, this is. He is definitely forced to make a bunch of bad plays. Obviously, he could pick it up. He's got no one really in range to do a handoff to.
Oh. No, just a stun.
Just a stun. The most friendliest match ever.
Yeah. This armor is. Why are you going that way?
I think he's going to try to set up for a surf.
Yep.
It unfortunately did not work out. Oh, he's got a sideline cage.
Oh, sideline. Okay.
There we go. That's not bad. I think he's decided to give it up with the the star player.
Good.
He's like, enough's enough. You're just fodder now.
Any hypno gazes? Good.
Yeah, this is a much better spot. Things are worked out. I mean, the sideline cages aren't my favorite, especially with agility 4 teams.
Yeah, but
and
he's
no
not got
sidestep.
any. He's not got any leap or like AG5 or he's not got any like super mutant elves. So we do have a few of those.
I know, but he can take this guard piece and throw him right here, and then with a good dodge, he's got dodge. Neither of them have tackle. He can surf him.
I think he's he's just going to go and
he's gonna try. Oh,
try and
no.
kick this dude's teeth in.
He successfully does that.
No one cares about loners anyway.
I was about to say, yeah. Well, that definitely puts him in a pickle. Definitely not a good spot. And he's got the guard piece there too.
But he's now having to wait that side because could he push an elf out? Yeah.
No, oh, he can next turn, but I mean he hasn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm kind of curious to see what shenanigans he's gonna pull to save. Oh, yep, you're right. He's gonna do exactly what you said. He's gonna surf him.
Oh,
there we go. KO.
that's the first armor. Well,
Second
effectual
KO.
armor break.
Yeah. Here we go. Here goes a surf. And goodbye to the guard piece. That's one well played. And another KO.
Oh, 2 KOs.
That was well played. Well played on defense. And she blows a kiss. I love it. And then, oh.
Yeah,
goes
dodge
to the
away.
Dodge away.
Not too bad a position. Not super secure.
No. No, I wouldn't say it's that bad at all. I mean, letting his linemen or his blitzers go for some one dice action. Oh, that was dangerous. Well, the one dice all worked out for him.
Yeah.
Did a pretty good job. He's mitigated the amount of blocks. He's probably only gonna get one blitz. He's gonna probably try to make it on the ball carrier again. And clearing off a little bit of the pitch is definitely gonna help as well.
Oh, that one's. Oh.
And an injury.
Oh, that's just a loner.
Oh, well, then it doesn't even matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if he misses next game. You get another free loaner next time.
Yeah, the bankroll not being able to save up any sort of backup cash can kick elves in the arse.
Oh yeah, yeah. Elves, especially with elves being expensive for the most part, it's hard to replace those pieces once they get eaten. But I mean, they're all pretty much. These guys are all AV8. The only elves that are really super fragile are
Oh, yeah,
wood.
pro elves in your woodies.
Yeah. Ah man, that's sad. I was hoping he was gonna set up for the surf, run someone up here. Oh, I see what he's doing. That's smart too. Oh, wonderful. Except now I just got. He blitzed. He fixed the problem. He fixed the problem in my head. I was like, oh no, now he's gonna be on the sidelines, but he blitzed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She needs to move.
Yep,
there you go.
right there. Beautiful. Well played again. This is they've been really using the frenzy to their advantage on this one. Like, I definitely give kudos to the fouling or the surfing and being well aware of it.
That's Dark Elf's biggest threats. Their two frenzy pieces and getting your guys off the pitch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, burned a reroll. Not able to get him down.
No, but didn't bite him in the arse for a second time.
Oh, it did. That's those one dice are always really scare me. I mean, I always really think about when I try to avoid the one dicing with my my frenzy pieces, just for that reason.
She immediately goes down. Ooh.
Oh, and dead. And let's see what the Apo does. And back in the game.
Actually does his job.
Wow.
He's been staying away from the blood visor, so...
yeah, but apparently he has not been hitting the bottle. Oh.
Oh.
And a POW.
Skull into a POW.
It's a 1 and then a 6. Oh. Well, at least it's a good scatter for him. I mean, he's got some coverage on it, and with this rain, it's going to make it a pain for the elves to pick it up. Unfortunately for him...
yeah, he can now run all these guys down.
Down there, yeah. And he's going to put plenty of coverage on the ball as well.
Is he going to try and pick it up? I suppose it's like
no, I doubt he'd try to pick it up.
50-50 with no reroll.
He's got a good, less than 50-50. Because pouring rain plus players on the ball. I think it'd be a 50 dodge and then a 30-something pickup.
Oh, why did he hit him? It's just...
I don't know, that was... as I would say, unfortunate, and that's really, really unfortunate.
Yep. Yep.
Ooh. That's unfortunate, and now I can definitely see this going south really quickly. Just
yeah,
a couple
you've got
of
a lot of high elves around that ball.
Yeah. It's just gonna take a couple of blocks, and if he can get the pickup, that's Walkerthon touchdown too. And that's a shame too, with how well played he was doing that pretty much first half of this drive.
Yeah, getting rid of a lot of the high elves.
Yeah, he played a really solid offense. He got put into a couple of really tight spots, and he really worked well around them. He was like, nah, it's cool, I got this.
Yeah, so to work hard and get your way out of that hole, and then...
yeah, just to have it all thrown away for nothing. Well, maybe not. I mean, I might be speaking too soon.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. To have it thrown away for nothing, then.
Yeah. Nice it. Oh.
Definitely going to see the reroll for this one.
Yep.
And there's the touchdown. Ooh. Well, that is rough. That really stinks. He had a really good shot of tying it up there. And that was just taken away from him.
Yep. It's weather and not being able to pick up the ball has not helped them out.
No, definitely not helping him out, but the star player has also really let him down on some really key blocks. But granted, the star player also doesn't have any really good blocking skills. He's straight up skilled for getting in the end zone and throwing it to him.
Yep. Yeah, he's sort of a weird sort of pass interceptor, and yeah, with nerves of steel, pass block and catch.
Yeah, he's definitely He's definitely your safety, and he's definitely one of your scoring threats. But he hasn't really been getting in there, and I don't blame him. You know what I mean? As a Dark Elf coach, you don't have a lot of good throwers. He got AG4, but Pouring Rain, um, you know, kind of makes the throwing game obsolete.
Yep. Pouring Rain is my worst nightmare as a Lizard Man player.
Oh yeah, no sure hands. Forget about it.
An AG3.
Yeah.
Unless you have a AG4 skink like me.
Yeah.
Hey, straight into the Witch Elf's hands. Oh, and she's potatoing down the pitch.
I mean, you kind of have to at this point in time. He's got to, if he wants to tie it, he needs to score, have a miracle of, get a riot, so the clock gets turned back, and then
like
take
a couple of turns, yeah.
Yeah, and then score it again. So he's got to be. You're praying for a miracle at this point. I mean,
you want a rowdy wizard in the crowd to throw a random fireball now.
Yeah. Pretty much anything to help you. But yeah, you need a quick touchdown. You need a riot, and then you need a turnover to another quick touchdown.
Yeah.
But I doubt we're gonna see that. I'm not saying it's not possible. This is Blood Bowl. Everything is possible. I tried to mix popsicle with possible there. It didn't work out very well.
Was it Gengar the other day? You had ice cream or cookies or something?
We were both talking about it. I think he was talking about cookies, and that brought me up to think about ice cream, and then we just got fat together. Oh boy.
Oh.
Ooh, I don't know if I'd want to be there.
I don't know if he's going to follow up. I think that would be very...
That'd be very, very unfortunate if he did. Yeah, that's not where I'd want to be.
Ooh.
That's definitely not where I'd want to be, especially with one of your blitzers.
So you got sidestep? Yeah, he's got sidestep.
He's alright then, he's alright.
But that's only 2 holes you need to...
Well, there's only, yeah, it'd be, Ooh.
Yeah, here you go. He's trying to lay on a bit more
pressure.
AVA elves to stop the surf from happening.
Ooh, boy. Yeah, I think he noticed that it was only a couple spots to fill. Oh, man.
Hypnotic Gaze is going to do a thing? Nope.
I just don't know if I'd be hypnotic gazing right now.
It removes the tackle zone. Oh, jeez.
Alright, that's it. That's the rerolls. They're gone. Yeah, I know it removes the tackle zone, but, I don't know. He's in such a pickle. I'm surprised he's not trying to use them for, like, a last-ditch effort throw.
He probably wants to score if one of his pieces that it matters, though.
Yeah, that's true. He's probably given up on the fact that, winning's definitely out of the question. Drawing is really, really probably out of the question as well.
Yep. But getting a free SPP where it counts on someone.
Definitely worth it. Ooh.
Oh, gets the knockdown, but has to follow up because you've got Frenzy.
That's true.
Wow. Okay. Yep, you can't.
Can't hand off
pass
after
if you've just blitzed.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Not in a bad position though.
No. I think they're planning on potatoing it up to get the SPP on the Witch Elf. I don't blame them. I mean, it'll bring them much closer to getting that level 3, which will be helpful. And the only person they really left in complete danger is their star player, which at this point, who cares?
Has not done his job and deserves to be sent to the glue factory.
Oh, indeed.
Indeed.
He's probably a little bit bitter, though. I mean, he's a pro elf playing with Dark Elves. I can definitely see why he wouldn't be playing to his full potential.
Yeah, I like the face mask or the. Is that a face mask he's wearing rather than war paint?
It's a face mask and some war paint. It looks like it's a little bit of both. Oh, here comes the blitz. Oh. And the 1 die fails. Oh, no reroll. Ooh.
She should be alright just dodging away.
We do got tackle.
Okay,
I'd
so
get rid of the tackle piece, and then I would try to run away.
yeah, I mean he can clear both these pieces off.
But that was risky. Oh, never mind. He's gonna do a chain push.
Yep.
Well played. See, this is why he's in Division 1. You know.
Oh, I bet you wish he did a bit more to that catcher than just stun it.
Oh man, this is like I said. This has been like the friendliest game ever, besides that one death. But it got appoed, so it's like it didn't even happen.
Yep. Your elfie doctors have been doing their job. I imagine they're quite well paid.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, they're elves.
I don't know what the hell my lizard doctor looks like.
Probably
big...
has a bone through its skull, is what I'm imagining.
Yep. I think it's a big fat frog. It's one of those slans that's got a bit too...
You know what, that would make a lot of sense. Lizardmen worship the slan, and why wouldn't they hire one as a doctor?
I mean, he probably isn't qualified in being a doctor.
No. He's probably like just some random frog they found, and they're like, "Oh, you're a slan. You must be a genius." And he was like, "No, I dropped out of college and high school, and have space herpes." They're like, "Perfect, you're hired."
Space herpes? That sounds medical.
How about
Get on board.
How about 50,000 gold? Oh, excellent. I can use that to cure my space herpes.
Yeah, so I wonder if Sidewinder, whatever his chops is going to get gang fouled now.
Man, that'd be such a waste of a gang foul, though. I mean, granted, there's no one really good. You have a basic lineman you can put the gang foul on, but I don't think so. I don't think that's Elvin's fantasy style. I haven't really seen the salty salt fouls.
Well, no, I mean, but if you're going to turn a 16 foul, and both Walkathon and Dreamify are good coaches, I would pick on the one that doesn't matter. I'd pick on that star player.
Oh, dude, I would pick the ones that do matter. You gotta. This is a perpetual league. You're gonna. Well, actually, he might not see him again anyway. He's going to the Big O. So.
Oh yes, yeah. No, I won't have to play the pesky High House. I think it was my second game or something like that, and it was yeah, it's Australian to UK time zone, so a bit awkward.
Yep. That's why we're trying to. That's why we're trying to get this thing, make this thing a reality. Make everyone's life a little easier.
Is he trying to one turn, or is he just surrounding them?
I think he might be just surrounding him. Well, he could go for the one turn.
He's giving it to that catcher.
He's only got the 8 movement. Yeah, he's going for the one turn.
Nope.
Would dodge, yeah. I would have chose not to dodge. There's the first one. One more.
So that guy needs to run all the way around the back.
Yep. That's fine.
Get off the pitch, you useless star player.
Alright. He's got the shot.
No.
Ah, no dice. No dice. Well played. Well played. Good game.
Yeah, but very friendly elf game.
Yeah, very friendly elf game. Unfortunate, you know, that there wasn't more injuries. We always like to see that, but you know, well played. I think both the coaches played really well. I think Dreamify did a wonderful job on his offensive drive, getting out of dodge there. It's just a shame that it turned out the way it did for him.
Yeah, and the witch elf that he scored with ended up getting the MVP, so she has in fact leveled up.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, sure hands.
Oh, that's an odd skill for a witch elf. He was obviously fed up with not being able to pick up the ball.
I was about to say, if this last game showed him anything with how many rerolls he burned, he's like, that won't ever happen again. I'll show you one.
Yeah.
Alright guys, well, this has been some Blood Bowl, and we will see you next time.